Have you ever wondered what secrets the old dark forests hide? Today I am taking you on a journey that goes back over 2000 years into the past, to a time when the powerful Roman Empire met the proud, freedom-loving tribes of the Germanic people. It's not a made-up story, but a true legend that was passed down from generation to generation around the campfire. Hello and welcome back to Kuschel's Fairy Tales. It's great to have you back. I am happy you are here. For today's story, I also have a fitting recipe for you at the end of the video and in the description. And now, snuggle up and come with me into the thick fog. Here is the incredible story of Hermann the Cheruscan. Over 2000 years ago, our world looked very different. In the south, where the sun shone warmly on the stone roofs of Rome, a huge, powerful empire ruled. The Roman Empire. The Romans built wide, straight roads, grand palaces, and had an army so big and strong that no one could defeat them. But here in the north, there were no roads made of stone. There were endless, deep green forests. The trees were so old and tall that their tops touched the sky, and the ground was soft with moss and rustling leaves. The Germanic people lived here in many different tribes. They loved their freedom, their deep forests, and their wild rivers. One of these tribes was the Cherusci, and the son of their leader was named Hermann. When Hermann was just a little boy, the powerful Romans came into the forest. They wanted the Germanic people to live by their rules. To make sure the Cherusci obeyed, they took the young Hermann with them to Rome. For a child from the forest, Rome was like another planet. Hermann learned to polish armor, to fight on the stone squares, and to speak the language of the Romans. He became a strong, smart man and even an officer in the Roman army. The Romans called him Arminius and trusted him. But deep in his heart, Hermann never stopped missing the rustling of the oak and beech trees of his homeland. One day, Hermann returned to his home to help the Roman general Varus rule over the Germanic people. But when Hermann saw how unhappy his people were and how much the Romans were changing the forest, he made a brave decision. He wanted to give his people their freedom back. He knew the Roman soldiers in their heavy, shiny armor were unbeatable on a flat field. But here in the thick-rooted forest they were clumsy. Hermann rode secretly from tribe to tribe, spoke with the other Germanic leaders in the firelight, and made a smart plan. It was the autumn of the year 9 Anno Domini. A thick grey fog hung between the trees and a cold rain was pouring down. Hermann led the Roman general Varus in his endless line of soldiers deep into the Teutoburg Forest. The path became narrower and narrower, and deep mud stuck to the boots of the Romans. Their heavy shields soaked up the water, and the carts got stuck in the puddles. The proud army was tired and confused. At the exact moment when the rain was pouring the loudest, a horn echoed through the trees. It was the signal. The Germanic people rushed out of their hiding places behind the thick oak trunks and ferns. Because they knew the forest like the back of their hand, they were fast and quiet. Nature itself seemed to help the Germanic people. The wind howled and the mud held the enemies fast. After 3 long days in the pouring rain, the Romans had to give up. They retreated and understood that they could never rule these wild, mysterious forests and their freedom-loving people. Hermann the Cheruscan became a hero. He did not win through evil magic, but through smartness, standing together, and the help of nature. If you walk through the forest today on a stormy autumn day, and the wind rustles loudly through the treetops, you can still hear the acorns falling with a little imagination, just like back then when the forest gave its people their freedom. Before we say goodbye to Hermann the Cheruscan and the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest, here's the recipe from my little witch's kitchen. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. And with that, we are leaving the realm of fairy tales, myths, legends, and stories for today. To all the little dwarfs who have to go to bed, sleep well and sweet dreams. To everyone else, I wish you a magical time. I hope we hear each other again for the next fairy tale. I look forward to seeing you. See you soon and stay enchanted.